Hi, Luke from Korg here at the Gear4music studios. Today we're looking at the Vox Continental. So this is Korg's reimagining of the original Vox Continental from the 60s. So what we've done is we've included that great Vox Continental sound, but we've added to it some really usable keyboard sounds for giggers as well, things like pianos, electric pianos, and other keyboard sounds. So let's dive in and have a listen. So first of all, we're going to look at the piano sounds, because obviously it's the staple of any keyboard instrument. And you'll be pleased to know that the Vox Continental has fantastic keyboard sounds across the piano range and lots of different variations as well. So we've got this really lovely grand piano sound. So as well as that great grand piano, we've got upright pianos as well, and E-grands we call them as well. So to select those, you just use this button here. So we're going to go down to upright, and we've got some really fantastic upright pianos, which obviously, as we know, sound very different from a grand piano. And we've got other pianos here, like E-grands, which are electric CP type instruments as well. So as you can see here, we've got really nicely divided sections. So we've had a look at the piano section. We've also got an electric piano section as well. And same idea, we've got different variations of the sound, a level control, and also different variations of electric piano. So let's have a listen to some of these tine ones. So these are like Fender Rhodes style ones. So as you can hear, very dynamic. When you dig in, you really hear that tine. So as well as having great sounds, of course, we've got great effects on board the Vox Continental as well. So this is our electric piano. Let's add some effects. Just turn it on. Instantly, we've got some chorus there. We can adjust the depth of it. And we can change effect as well. So we've got phasers, flangers, things like compressors, overdrive, and a wah effect, which we'll get onto a little bit later. Okay, so we can change the variation of the electric piano sound as well. As you can hear, lots of different types. And as well as that, you've got different models, if you like, of electric pianos. So not only Rhodes types, but also things like whirlies. And of course, the very famous FM style pianos as well. Okay, so into the organ section. Again, it has its own section, but it's slightly larger on the Continental here, because obviously we've got not only selecting the sounds, but we've also got the digital drawbar section, which is a really nice interface we've got to work with here. So I'll show you that in a moment. But of course, the Vox Continental itself is very famous for its organ sound. But as well as that great Vox Continental sound, we've also added some of our CX3 engine from the Kronos. So we've got great Hammond kind of sounds, plus what we call a compact, which is modelling the Farfisa kind of sound. So we've got all organs covered in here, and they sound great as well. We've got rotary control. So by this little lever here, we can set the rotary to be fast or slow, and it will gradually increase. So it'll speed up and slow down. We've also got Nutube built into here. So this is a new technology that Korg have developed in conjunction with Vox to give us that real analog valve vacuum sound. So we can also drive that as well. So if we want some overdrive, we can do that, or we can back it off a little bit, wherever we want. So the drawbars, very easy to shape your sound. And of course, we have loads of different organs in here, and they all have different denominations of these drawbars as well. And of course, as I mentioned, the different organ models. So you've got your Vox and Farfisa kind of sound as well in there. Another great feature about the Vox Continental is the fact you can layer sounds very easily. So we've got our piano sound from earlier. Let's just say we want to then layer that with a second sound. Just touch two of the sound groups together, and now we've got our piano and our electric piano layered together. And as you can hear, it adds a lot to the sound. Here's another example. Now I'm using my scenes here, you may have noticed. So these are basically my favourites. So I can have 4 banks of these, and there's 4 in each bank. So I can go to I'm in bank B at the moment, so B number 4 will be a completely different setup to what I just had. Now it's piano and pad together. And what's nice about these hands-on controls is I can balance the layers very quickly as well. So the level of each part. So the final section to look at with the Vox Continental is the keyboard/layer section. So this is all your other keyboard sounds apart from pianos, EPs and organs. Plus you've got a selection of other types of sounds in there, things like synths, pads and some sound effects and stuff like that, guitars. So let's have a listen to the clavs first of all, really nice clav sound. But what's really cool about the Vox Continental, it comes with this volume pedal included as well, which can work like a volume pedal for things like organ and pads. But also, if you turn it onto a wah effect here, it automatically becomes your wah pedal. So you can do all those kind of great wah effects. So I was exploring this keyboard layer section and I stumbled upon this really nice guitar sound as well, which I wouldn't ordinarily expect to find in a keyboard like this, but I just thought I'd play you a little bit of it because it's, yeah, it's just a really nice sound. I think that's Vox's influence coming in a little bit there. So that's the Vox Continental, amazing performance keyboard. As you can see, dead easy to use. We've got the Nutube built in. We've got organ drawbars on this matrix here, as well as being able to edit sounds. You can layer sounds together. You've got an amazing effects section. The build quality is incredible. Plus you get included this amazing stand that I'm using and the volume pedal all in the price. And there's 2 versions of it as well. So there's the 73 version I'm using here, but you can also get it in an even more compact version, a 61 note, which is exactly the same, just less keys. So go to the Gear4music website, have a look, and I'll see you next time.